We're going to turn now to a story from CBS Village, our site that brings together incredible stories from all across the country. And today we are headed to Florida. Love Florida. CBS News Miami reporter Lisa Petrillo brings us the story of a once neglected neighborhood eyesore that has now become a garden oasis thanks to thousands in the community. Take a look.
It might look like just another patch of green in the city, but here in Pinewood, near Little Haiti, it's so much more. It's an urban garden, part of a movement called Health in the Hood. The goal, to bring fresh, healthy food to neighborhoods that need it most. Asha Walker founded the nonprofit in 2013.
It was really a call to the answer for the disparities that exist in food deserts. Neighborhoods that have complete access to fresh food and ones that are cut off.
The United States Department of Agriculture defines a food desert as an area that's more than a mile away from a grocery store. Asha grew up seeing the need to provide fresh food to families in food-insecure neighborhoods.
My father had an idea to start urban farms, so I sort of always grew up in this setting, knowing that you could transform communities through urban gardens by providing nutritious food.
She built upon her father's legacy by adding an educational component, teaching gardening, cooking classes, and more. Recently, they held a huge event in Pinewood, working with local women's shelters to help single mothers and children receive full bags of groceries.
So every month we provide thousands of pounds of food to families. We rely on local food banks, donations, food from our gardens, and we distribute 16,000 pounds of food to 230 families. And we did that in partnership with Amazon. These are going to be our last beautiful collards.
They're beautiful.
But these are one of the most nutrient-dense crops you can cook, and they're really culturally appropriate.
Rows of collard greens, kale, peppers, and okra grow here, where just 5 years ago it was nothing but concrete and weeds.
We have families that come out to this day and say, gosh, for so many years we looked at this and thought, what an eyesore. And now, 5 years later, it's growing fresh food.
Once a week, Asha's small but mighty team come out to harvest what's ready and give it out all for free. Lolita Bryant is thrilled to know her mother has a community that cares for her.
She's up in age, so being able to have access to something like this, that she doesn't have to go to the store and spend money, she can use that money and allocate it for something else. This is an amazing opportunity.
And Lisa Perillo joins us now. Good morning. We're missing your Panama hat.
Good morning.
But what a beautiful story. Thank you so much for sharing it with us. So we wanted to know, what was something that did not make it into your piece?
Well, first of all, you know, here in South Florida, that hat is everything in the sun. But let me tell you, there's so much going on with this organization. Their nutrition classes are the heart of the model, turning fresh produce into hands-on learning for kids and families with urban gardens. Listen to this, as living classrooms. So they teach that food, of course, is medicine, helping families build lifelong healthy habits.
And Lisa, how many people have they served?
Well, they served about, I think it's 50,000 families and over 2 million pounds of food. So this is an amazing organization. And when I got to those gardens and I saw what was happening, and it's all over South Florida. So 2 million pounds of food for 50,000 families, and that's since 2013. So this is a wonderful, and it keeps growing and growing, and this is happening all year round. And of course, South Florida's community has such great weather that we can grow all these vegetables from okra and everything you saw on the piece. So it's continuing. And Tony, I know you're from here originally, so you know the weather. Right now it's a little hot, but we can grow some veggies. Not such great fruit all the time, but veggies we can grow.
You can grow some veggies. It is so hot, in fact, that my cousin who lives down there in South Florida took vacation up with us in New England because he was like, you don't want to be there in August, honestly. So we understand.
It's pretty brutal. And then, of course, hurricane season as well.
It is. But what a bright spot that you highlighted, Lisa. Thank you so much.